Formula One, the world of high-speed drama where cars aren't the only things crashing. If you thought reality TV was juicy, wait until you hear about some of F1's most controversial moments. 1. Senna-Prost rivalry, 1989 to 1990. The battle of egos and wheels. In the world of F1, there are rivalries, and then there's the Senna-Prost saga, like Batman versus Joker, but with faster cars and fewer capes. These two legends didn't just want to win, they wanted to annihilate each other, and they nearly succeeded in both 1989 and 1990. In 1989, they took their duel to Japan's Suzuka circuit. Prost was ahead in points, and only needed to keep Senna at bay. And what did he do? He closed the door on Senna at a chicane, sending them both off track in a move that screamed, "If I'm not winning, neither are you." Senna managed to get back on track and cross the finish line first. But the FIA, probably in the spirit of, let's make this more dramatic, disqualified him for cutting the chicane. Prost was crowned champion, and Senna fumed like a volcano. Fast forward to 1990, same track, same rivals, and what does Senna do? He repays the favor by ramming Prost off the road at the first corner. This time, Senna won the championship in what was probably the most aggressive payback in F1 history. 2. Schumacher versus Hill collision, 1994. The most expensive bump ever. Michael Schumacher was on his way to his first world title in 1994, but Damon Hill was right on his tail, metaphorically and literally. The final showdown came at the Australian Grand Prix in Adelaide. Schumacher had a slim lead in the championship, and in F1, slim means anything can happen, and it did. On lap 36, Schumacher made a mistake, brushing the wall and damaging his car. Hill saw his chance and went for the overtake, but Schumacher, in what seemed like a panic-stricken moment of, "Oh no you don't," turned his car into Hill's path. The result? Both cars were out of the race, and Schumacher won the championship because Hill didn't score the points he needed. Cue the uproar. Was it a deliberate move? Did Schumacher just panic? Was his car simply craving some bumper cars action? No one really knows, but it didn't stop the entire F1 community from debating it over countless espressos and TV interviews. 3. The Schumacher squeeze, 1997, when aggression meets karma. Michael Schumacher's 1997 season was going well until it wasn't. By the final race in Jerez, he was leading the championship, but Jacques Villeneuve was hot on his heels. It was a classic winner-takes-all scenario. Schumacher had the lead in the race, but Villeneuve was faster, and as he attempted to overtake, Schumacher decided it was time for another round of Schumacher's bumper cars. He swerved into Villeneuve in an attempt to take him out of the race. But unlike Hill in 1994, Villeneuve wasn't budging. 4. Crashgate, 2008. The art of crashing on purpose. Formula One is no stranger to accidents, but the 2008 Singapore Grand Prix took things to a whole new level. Enter Renault, who apparently thought winning required more than just driving fast. It needed a touch of drama. Nelson Piquet Jr., a driver for Renault, was instructed to crash his car deliberately. Yes, you read that right. He was told to smash his car into a wall on purpose, and he did it without flinching. Why, you ask? Well, his crash brought out the safety car, which conveniently allowed his teammate, Fernando Alonso, to leapfrog the field and win the race. The plan worked flawlessly, except for one little problem. It was completely illegal and downright sneaky. It wasn't until the following year that the truth came out, and the scandal rocked the F1 world. Renault's top management was banned from the sport, and Crashgate became one of the dirtiest words in F1 history. It was a reminder that in the cutthroat world of racing, even a crash can be part of the strategy. Just don't get caught. 5. The 2005 United States Grand Prix, the race that wasn't. Imagine turning up for the biggest race of the year, only to find that most of the competitors decided to sit it out. That's exactly what happened at the 2005 United States Grand Prix at Indianapolis. 8. The Multi-21 incident, 2013, when teammates stopped playing nice. Team orders in F1 are a delicate subject, and the 2013 Malaysian Grand Prix gave us a masterclass in how not to handle them. The drama unfolded between Red Bull teammates Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber. Red Bull had issued a team order known as Multi-21, instructing Vettel to hold position behind Webber in the closing stages of the race. The idea was simple: bring both cars home safely with Webber in the lead. But Vettel had other plans. Ignoring the order, he went for the overtake and won the race, leaving Webber fuming. The fallout was immediate and ugly, with Webber famously telling Vettel, "Multi-21, Seb, multi-21." The incident exposed the fragility of team dynamics and the ruthless nature of F1 drivers, even when it comes to their teammates. It also left Red Bull in an awkward position, having to manage the fallout from a very public spat. The Multi-21 saga became a cautionary tale of what happens when team orders go wrong, and the thin veneer of cooperation between teammates is peeled back. And that's a wrap. Subscribe, explain.